All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nick here.
Gabe, the Night Watchman.
Okay, that's his cricket name. And
woo!
I am excited because we got more music for him to listen to for the first time. Doesn't matter what anyone says, it's his first time. Case in point, we got, By the Way, one of their best songs. This is one of my favorite bands, by the way. And he's like, didn't we already react to this before? Okay, listen, they got a huge catalog, okay? And this album, it's the name of the album. It's not the album they have in the picture right here. That was a different thing. That's the greatest hits. But
right.
The album, by the way, came out like right before I went out as a young man on my mission.
Right.
And so it was like one of the last new albums I listened to before I had no music for 2 years. And it always kind of has that special place in my heart. I wanted to play the music video for you, but it's just kind of distracting. It's hilarious. You should watch it later on your own. But we're going to check this out. I want to see what he thinks about it. The first Red Hot Chili Peppers was Other Side. It was like more of a ballad. This is not a ballad.
And before...
This has got a little bit of that funk.
You guys are not too kind in the comments. First of all, I finally found out that I'm not alone. So, true story. The other day, I'm watching a clip on YouTube, just randomly. And this guy's talking about, this New Yorker's talking about how there's this place in New York, famous pizza place everybody goes to. And he's like, I hate these guys that like dab their pizza with the napkin? With a napkin or whatever.
With the grease off?
And, you know, he's ready to get his pie. Like a real New Yorker, you want that grease, you want the pie or whatever. So his son and himself, you know, they're from New York, whatever, they're owners or whatnot. And this guy comes in and he didn't know who he was. So he goes, hey, what did he call him? I forget. I want to say, I don't even know the names, but he called him the wrong music. Oh, no. It was Steven Tyler. So he goes, hey, Bon Jovi. You don't want to get, what do you say? You don't need to dab the grease off the pizza. It's part of the sauce. And then the guy looked back at him. He's like, did he just call me the wrong? And it was Steven Tyler. I got to find that clip. So I didn't see you can clip it on here. I'm not the only one. I would confuse Steven Tyler for Bon Jovi.
Hey, at least he knew he was a rock star. At least he didn't call him Jay-Z or something.
And it's funny, though, because it's this old Italian guy, and he comes into his pizza shop, and the guy's like, you know how the celebrities are. They're like, hey, Bon Jovi, you don't got dab the oil off of the pizza. It's part of the sauce. It was just classic. So when people were like, I can't believe you don't know who that is, you never heard of... Guys, unless you grew up in this and this was your genre, your era, I'm telling you, I would venture, go randomly and put on a hip hop old school and just listen to it and say how many of those, like Shady 45, right? That's Eminem's own Sirius Radio. He has a whole bunch of like old school. He has old school Thursday, Throwback Thursdays. Listen to that and tell me how many of those songs you can name out and what the musicians are, just as a social experiment.
That's not the point. You're jumping into their world, my friend.
I know, but I mean,
it's an impossible task. No one knows everything, but I hear exactly what you're saying. There's so much I don't know, and I learn every single day on this channel. So excited to check this out. Without further ado, we're gonna react to By the Way. If you like a reaction anyway, please don't forget to
like and subscribe.
We got these coming out every week, so go and hit the notification bell so you can be alerted for the next music he's being introduced to.
I'm really going to insult you right now. Is Bon Jovi the boss?
No, that's Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, gosh.
Bon Jovi.
I don't know, dude. I know he's an old rocker.
They have great songs, too.
Okay.
Here we go. It would help if I had the sound on.
And the only reason I know the boss is because it was on Growing Pains.
Okay, here we go.
Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on, heavy glow. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there, waiting for Danny the girl is singing songs to me beneath the marquee overload.
Cranks up like that.
Stick knife. Gotcha.
Now, I'm sorry, I gotta do it real quick, but I forgot to say this beforehand. There's so many two-syllable things that he lists right here in this part of the song as it goes on. Try, and just in your mind, if you can identify what he's saying, like sometimes steak knife, card shark, just random things in there. It's just hilarious.
Okay. Soft tail. Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on. Heavy glow. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there. Waiting for.
Is that fun?
Kiss that dyke, I know you want the whole one. Now turn straight, but I'm about to blow one. Bite that mic, I know you never stole one. Girls that like a story, so I told one. Salford, mean line, cashback, hot top. Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on, heavy glow. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there, waiting for. Danny the girl is singing songs to me beneath the marquee. Oversold. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there, waiting for.
Guitar solo? It's a combo. Combo platter. It says guitar solo.
I always know what to expect it, but yeah, this is interesting. This is a little different.
Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on, heavy glow. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there, waiting for. Danny the girl is singing songs to me beneath the marquee. Oversold. By the way, I tried to say I know you from before. Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on, heavy glow. By the
I love his
way,
voice.
I tried to say I'd be there, waiting for.
Now, what's the lead singer here?
Anthony Kiedis.
Anthony Kiedis. I love his voice almost as much as I love the lead singer for Metallica. What's his name? I always forget his name.
James Hetfield.
James Hetfield. But it's very different, and
Very different, yes.
you know, here's the thing. This isn't heavy metal, and you know, here you go. People are gonna. Okay, I was gonna say people are gonna crush me in the comments. It's not the heavy metal that I love, but I love this. This is gonna be a add it because this is more like the chill, and it's a weird song, but it's layered, right? It's not. It is a little repetitive, but they just like the Nirvana. Sorry, and it's been a while since I said that, Nirvana. But just like the Metallica, where it's like layered. This song is layered, and they have like different, like, you know, with a what was it, toothpick? I don't even know what he says. Is it card shark or card sharp?
Card shark. So a card shark is someone that plays a lot of cards. And
are you sure? Because there was this episode in Friends when they talk about, is it card shark or card sharp? Like you're sharp with the cards.
No, it's a card shark. And one reason why I know that is there was an old game show I used to watch reruns of called Card Shark.
Okay. So Card Shark. But it's like, is this considered funk? Or I'm not even sure funk or blues. But this was like so different, man. I enjoyed it.
I respect that you like to put everything in a label, in a genre. They are their own, in my opinion. This is more reflective of most of their music, even though they're very eclectic, than the first one I played. That was a ballad that was kind of a little slow or whatever. Yeah. But a lot of their music is like this, and you just get that funk tone. Flea, their bass guitarist, this guy you see right here, he's probably a bigger name than Anthony Kiedis in the band. He's been in movies, I told you before, all that kind of stuff. This guy is just very iconic, and he is a big part of that sound that they have. He was in the band before Anthony Kiedis was in the band. That's a whole different story.
I feel like, maybe that's just me. Maybe because in rap, you have specific genres in rap, right? And what I mean by that is, even growing up, it was like, okay, is that East Coast rap, West Coast rap? You probably gonna be like, what is the difference? It was a big difference, right? Hip hop, I actually just took a hip hop entrepreneurial class that they have for our school district, actually. And it was very interesting because they talk about in the beginning how, yeah, hip hop was born in the Bronx. That's where I grew up with. And it was a combination of dance music first, right? And Jamaican dancehall music. Then came along the MCs, the DJs, but the rapper was actually the last part of it. Hip hop was first more of the DJs, then it was the graffiti. It encompasses everything. Then when it came to West Coast rap, that was just, the culture wasn't about the dance, wasn't about, you know, the DJs. Theirs were straight gangster rap. That's where the first gangster rap started, which is on the West Coast rap. So in hip hop and rap, it was really important to separate genres. You know what I'm saying? To the point where the people that had, I don't know if you remember, but you're about my age. Remember the Dolores, whatever her name was, that the politician, that they got all the NWA albums and they were running them all over with, this is, what was she call it? Devil music or whatever. Ran it over with like a
anti-police,
all that. That was the West Coast music. So it was always important to differentiate specifically what you were listening to, because some of it couldn't even get on the radio. It would not get airplay. So I think that's why I'm so focused on what kind of music it is.
Any rock where you have that kind of situation.
Oh, for sure. Oh, well,
you have battling bands, but just like genres? No.
Oh, wait. Wasn't Elvis banned on the radio for a while?
No. What I'm talking about is like East Coast, West Coast.
Oh, okay.
War, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
You didn't have that here. But there's so many different genres. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know where I wouldn't call them alternative rock, but they were kind of born around that time.
Right.
They are their own sound, and I love you. Gotta listen to more of their music. Let us know what else you want to listen to from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I got a bazillion in my mind, but let us know what you want the most. That's what we're going to react to. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
Out of it.